Let's have a little look at the web access. It's the vendor management section of Connect. Firstly, let's go and find a company. So we'll do a little search or find Recruitment Force. And this, obviously this gives us a record, and we look at the list of contacts here. What we're going to do is set up a web portal for one of these contacts within Recruitment Force, and you can see there's nothing next to their name. So I'm going to click on the web access, and you'll see instantly that this icon appears next to anyone's name, and all we need to do is click on that or one of the icons next to the person we'd like to send the web portal access to, create the web login from that little popover. And this will set up an email, choose the email that we want to send it to for that contact, and it will set up an email here with the link to that portal. So I'm not going to send this. Obviously this is going to go to the hiring manager from you as a consultant, but I'm going to copy that link. It's using a template as well, as you can see in the top there. I'm not going to actually send this. I'm going to copy that link, and we'll go to my browser and paste that link into my browser, and you'll see that the user, the client, will get a link and they need to put in their password, and this will set up the account for them so they can get access to the web portal. So let's log in, and you'll see that the client will get access to all their jobs. So we've got a bit of information about who you are on the top right, and then a list of jobs underneath. These are all the jobs that are associated to that company record. So back in HRS, if we go to the company record and the jobs tab, you'll see we have a list of jobs there. Those are the jobs that this contact will be able to see from that web portal. So they've got a browser link now where they can view all the jobs that you have with them. So we'll go back to the browser. So here are a list of jobs. They can scroll through them. They can go to the various pages. Obviously, if they've got more than one job, they're 17 jobs, I think, or 10 jobs per line. They'll have to scroll through. They can filter. They type in anything in this filter window, and it will produce a list of those records instantly as you type. So it's very, very fast. We'll see the marketing manager director role at the bottom there. And you can click on the link and open that information, which is what we'll do now. That will open up the main details of that job, and at the bottom you'll see that's a job activity or the workflow window where you can see who's been interviewed, or CV Sender will show you the various progresses of that particular candidate. And on the right hand side they can also download that candidate's CV simply by clicking on the icon. Let's do that, and that CV will be downloaded. And now we'll open up that CV, so this will open up into Word, and you can now see the actual candidate's CV that was sent to the client. So the client has access now to all the candidates that have been sent, CVs or otherwise, and also a list of all the job activities or workflow items that are associated with that particular job, all in one view. So all they need to do is click on the Open Jobs link, and all those jobs are there. It's really that simple. They can also search for jobs that are closed, so it's not just open jobs. If they go up to the search window, you can search for anything. So even closed jobs will show them previous jobs, so they can get all the history of everything that's happened in the past. If the progress is closed, it's searching for the whole line, and from here they can also create a job. So very simply clicking on the button, they can fill in some information about the job. So let's do that. We'll create a job here. We'll call it a mechanical engineer, for example. Put in a start date and an end date. I'm going to quickly whiz through this. Obviously the consultant that they choose there will default to the consultant that they're working with, but obviously that they can pick and choose, and this will send a notification once a job is created to that contact. So I'll just fill in some information here. I'll just write in some text here very quickly, and obviously they can put in summary, benefits, education, qualification, and so forth. It's up to them how much they need to fill in and what they want to do, right down to training and additional information. And when they're happy with that information, let's actually put some A-levels here just to show you how that appears in the job. So we've got 5 A-levels. That's a bit ambitious. Let's make that 3. And create the job. So the job's now created. What this will do is now send a link back to HRS. So if we go back to HRS, obviously in the list of jobs will be there, but let's go back to HRS and you'll see what it is that the candidates will have. So in the job window, we go back to the jobs. We've got that mechanical engineering job has instantly been loaded against the company. We'll also notice that the information of that job is exactly as it was on the client record when they wrote it. And so as you can see, the job, all the information about the job is the same. I'm going to re-log in now because I've logged in as admin. I'm going to re-log in as Carl Holstroner. So this is the consultant that the client had created the job for. So if we log in now as Carl, you'll see on the top right-hand corner next to the bell, we have a notification. So if we click on that notification, we've got a web applicant there. It's just a web job, sorry. So a job has been created. I can click on the arrow and there it is. It's exactly the same job that we saw earlier that's created against that company. So when the consultant logs in, or if the consultant's already logged in, they will get that notification for that job. And then that information is also on their dashboard as well. So a consultant just needs to, a client just needs to have that web access, and they can create jobs for the consultants to work on directly from there.